All right, so I'll continue. So, there was something to show when it came to me too. You know what I mean? Like I have value for myself. I'll be honest. I was very. I would consider myself to be very good looking at the time I went, and I had a lot of girls. Like from the moment I got on the airplane, there were just girls just literally just kind of like checking me out to the level that it was kind of awkward. You know what I mean? Like a girl could be there with her boyfriend, and she's like hung up on, you know what I mean? Like she just looked shocked looking at me, and I was kind of like, I wasn't in the mood for any of that. I had a lot of shit going on with myself and things going on in my life, and I wasn't in the mood for any kind of fun or whatever. So I didn't really acknowledge, but the girls were checking me out like crazy, like as if I was looking really fly. You know what I mean? The girls were checking on me out like I was fly, and I was going crazy drinking by the bar. You know what I mean? You know, pull up on me in Dubai. I got all the girls checking me on fly. That was a Dubai song, right? They made a Dubai song right after I came back. Not saying that was because of me, but you know, it was special because I just come back and they made a Dubai song, and you know, ATVs in the desert like a Bedouin. Yeah, I mean. What else did that guy say? Anyways, who cares? Who cares whatever he said? But the point is, the girl's really checking me out. You know what I mean? So I had something going for me. Now back then, I didn't have I wasn't the guy I am today. You know, today I'm like a real goddamn successful fucking moving forward. Got so much going for me. Got so many capabilities. And I've done so much, and I've done so much even when it comes to the world, even internationally. It's just crazy, you know, to the level that even the coding stuff I made was like it's so good, and it needs no teaching, because there is no teaching provided. It's all based on kind of mental math and mental calculations. There's no teaching it. It's totally it's a special thing on its own. But the point is that at that time, all I really had going for me was that I was good looking, and I had a bit of personality. But I was going through a lot of stress at the time. Yeah, a lot of girls were checking me out constantly, you know, like literally, like crazily, like obviously, you know what I mean? But that's been the case with me since forever. Anyways, so I get there, and then I meet this mutual contact, and he takes me. He says, "I want you to come meet. I want you to come on an informal meeting with some of my clients and friends." And I said, "Okay." And they were all Emiratis. All of them were Emiratis, and we all we had lunch and we hung out, and then we went to, you know, we had ice cream, went to the Blue Waters, which is just like kind of like harborfront, just a water area, and you know, it was cool to spend some time with them and talk to them. I kind of felt like, you know, I wasn't planning on staying in Dubai or making any. I had, my mind had so many things on it, and I wasn't looking to. I wasn't looking to keep contact or anything like that. But it was cool to meet them. I took pictures with their Ferraris and everything, and it was cool at the villa. But overall, you know, it was something for him too, right? Okay, meet this guy, you know what I mean? And this guy is quite good looking and everything, and you know, this guy has a bit of a unique life of his own, you know what I mean? But that was that. Anyway, you know, that's not even a big deal. I mean, it's cool that I did that at one time, but you know what I mean? The guy I am today, I mean, I'm capable of so much more. You know what I mean? I mean, me thinking of even my best moments in my past, I would just dust myself. You know what I mean? Who I am today. But anyways, like I said, you know, if you're going to Dubai, man, you know, forget it. Like look, there are people who live in India, who live in Bangladesh, and they live in like super impoverished conditions. Okay, they live in super shitty conditions. Okay. When they go to Dubai, they are really earning a lot of money. And they're like, if they're a taxi driver, like they can have AC on all the time, which they don't even, dude, no taxi has AC on in India and Bangladesh and all those countries, guaranteed. So these guys are driving around taxis in AC, making a lot of tips, driving rich people around, making money, sending it back home, or going back home and spending it on themselves, whatever the case is. But in Dubai, it's good for them, because if you're very poor and you come from a poor country like India, you know, it's only going to get better for you, and you're going to have a good time. I don't think Dubai is for the middle class at all. If you're middle class, Dubai is not for you. If you're poor, you're getting an advantage to go to Dubai, and if you're rich, you're getting an advantage to stay at Dubai. With one exception, if you are a business person, it's a different situation. If you're representing a company and you're working for a company and you have a good job and a good sponsorship, you can and will enjoy your stay in Dubai. Right? That goes without saying. Yeah, that's definitely important. Yeah, people complain about women's rights. All I can say is that if you're going as a woman, maybe you don't want to go alone. And I'll tell you what, the funny thing is that the predators that may prey on women over there are not even from where you think they'd be from. They're usually from the same country as the woman. There's been a documentary on Dubai that I saw a while ago, and it was a woman who had been assaulted in quite a bad manner, and the guys who did it were in her company, and they were from, I think, well, I don't want to say the country, but they were from like a Caucasian country, and not all the guys were from her country, and they worked with her, and they did that to her. And she had no rights or anything. Now, I don't know the full story, but that was what she claimed, and she was the narrator of the story. They interviewed her. So you definitely have to be careful. Don't think that, oh well, we're all the same. No, don't. You got to be careful when you're in Dubai. Be very careful. But really, yeah, that's the only three people it's for. You know what I mean? Either you're very poor and it's getting better for you when you go there, or you're very rich. You're used to luxury. They will take care of you when it comes to luxury. And when it comes to middle class, only way to have a good time or to enjoy yourself is to be a business person and with a good sponsorship and a good company in Dubai. That's all I'm gonna say. Now back to the currency thing. Now in 2014, I'll tell you in Cuba they had a rule for foreigners that they had a national Cuban price and a foreigner price. Cuban could eat lunch for 30 cents American. A foreigner would pay $12 American. I'm not joking. All right, for the same lunch. Dominican, everything's on the resort. You don't want to get off the resort in Dominican. I did, but that's because I was being not really that careful. Colombia. At that time, the peso went a long way. Your dollar could do a lot with pesos. It's not the case today. Today, Colombian pesos, you're not going to get... you're paying a lot in pesos, man. Don't think you're going to go to Colombia and get a great deal on pesos. You will not. Okay, you will not. What else can I say about currency? I wish, if this is one of the things about my channel is the fact that, I feel like I've been born in a jail. I've been given presents and changed my life in a jail, and I haven't gotten out yet. So I can only talk and speculate, and everything that I'm capable of, and everything that I'm doing very well, or what I'm very good at, or whatever the case is, whatever I have to offer, I got very little actual stuff that I can. The experience, I would say. I got very little actual experience as this person that I can give. It'd be a different situation if I was out there, I was doing stuff, I go to a steakhouse, or I do this, or I go off-roading, or I don't know, whatever I do, or I travel, or whatever I do, that'd be a different situation. But at that point, I would be doing a one video every 2-3 weeks, like other YouTubers. They do one video a month. They go on a vacation and they make 3 video clips out of one vacation in once in a month. So, there's nothing. There's that you gotta give and take whatever you have. And for me, I'm not trying to earn money from anybody here. The biggest thing for me is that I want to gain legitimacy, and I do that through getting views. I'm at 15,000, just over 15K views. Although I feel like it's much, much higher. Like, I feel like I'm really at like 50,000. Cause it's weird, cause the other time I got a couple of thousand views on one video, and it didn't update for like 5 or 6 days. It didn't even get added into the view count for like 5 or 6 days. So I'm like, I don't know, it's weird. You know what I mean? I feel like like, to be very honest, I think I would easily be at 50,000 views right now on an actual counter, but it shows up as 15,000 something. But it's still good. I'm not trying to become a YouTuber, but it gives me legitimacy as an individual and as a person. I mean, I posted my bank robbery document, my official court document with the judge's name and signature, for my bank robbery on my YouTube channel. I posted pictures of me in a Ferrari in Dubai in someone's villa on YouTube. You know what I mean? I posted other pictures from Dubai. I posted other pictures of myself and things like that. I posted me doing cool things like ping pong tricks and me playing piano. I bet you never had seen somebody play piano like that. I definitely would say I'm an original piano player, and you won't see anybody play piano like me. Just be very honest. I mean, think about Mozart and Beethoven and how much time they put into their symphonies, and imagine them just randomly playing that well. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I've thrown you guys some very special curveballs. I would like to be at 50,000 views right now. I think that would be my real count. I don't know how accurate YouTube's counter is, because I had over 2,000 views on one video and it didn't get added in for like almost a week. So I'm like, how accurate is YouTube's view counter? Anyways, that is something, you're getting something for free here, and I'm getting legitimacy. So we both gain something, but I don't have the experiences right now. I'm not free yet, so I don't really have the experiences to back up what I'm saying. And if I had those experiences, I would probably give like a crazy level YouTube video. And once I would, to be very honest, I mean, at that point, if I'm at 100K views, I'd be like, well, man, it's time to move on to something, because I don't want to do, I'm not going to do YouTube. I don't want to do YouTube past a couple 100,000 views. Even at 100,000 views, I'd be happy. I could just quit and post a video every month and know that I have a legitimate YouTube channel. You know what I mean? But that's all it is. And, we're done for now. And, I know I talked a lot about Dubai, and I was supposed to talk about currency and changing currency, but it is what it is. I'm telling you, if you go to Dubai, forget about a budget vacation. Do not do a budget vacation. If you go to Dubai, you need thousands and thousands of dollars of cash. Okay, you need to stay in a 5-star hotel. You need to shop with thousands and thousands of dollars. Don't be fooled. Okay, all right, I'm done, and I'm gonna say, I think, good late afternoon.